That is the clicker. Well, we did take a little break.
Yes.
Which I don't see nothing wrong with that. It's a little refreshing. Get out there, had to regroup a little
Had
bit.
to change the color of my hair.
You did, okay, so rock that because. I gotta turn your gain up because I can barely hear you on that. So sort of rock that mic back towards you, like this. Yeah, there you
You
go.
told me not to move it. You moved it the way you wanted it.
Okay, so rock it back a little more
It's from me or that one.
towards you. Okay, there we go. Well, just okay. Here we go. We'll start another episode today. Did you happen to read none of the notes? I'm sure you did.
I was at work all day. How am I going to do that?
I'm not going to ask you whenever you. I'll send that to you.
Well, even if I did read it when you sent it to me, it's not like I remember it today.
Okay. So today's topic is about what to do if your spouse has an affair. So there's a big topic about that, and I got the information from the Mayo Clinic. So I did a little research. I was just I want to come to the table here a little informative and let everybody know that we're just not pulling this out of the hat.
Or on your ass.
Not out of the ass. So of course we start off with
Joke of the day.
joke of the day.
Okay.
Something really stupid. Not really sure. What are you thinking about? It says female is urgently hiring people now. I'm not really sure what that's about.
Not sure.
Yeah, not really for sure. Let's see if I can go through this one. It says the Adams. This is the name of the joke.
Okay.
So the Adams, it says, there was once a police Adam who ran into a suspect Adam. As they looked at each other, the police Adam said, "I've got my eye on you."
That's just
Stupid.
That's a nice science joke for you.
Yeah, that's a science joke. So we never said these were sort of funny or nothing like that, I guess. We just roll with whatever, right?
90% of the time, yes.
Yes.
Just roll with it.
Just roll with it. Okay, moving right along to news of the day. Hey, and I want to thank everybody for tuning in.
You look at him like there's an audience.
No, I'm looking at the camera because the audience, yeah, that's the center. That's the
I
center
forgot
camera.
about that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So the audience is the people that's viewing the pre-recorded.
All right. We do have Mimi here on the floor, so it's our audience.
So thanks a lot for joining us. We really do appreciate that. Of course, if you want to sponsor us, you can always do that. Yada yada yada. Catch up. You click the notification. Subscribe. You can do all that. But we're going to try to do these at least once every other week, something like that, and go to unscripted mics.
I don't think if I can read this card, but it's a really cool card.
All right, so they got a lot of stupid stuff, and I'm going to news of the day, and it's called NBC News. You can go to NBCnews.com. They don't sponsor these people or nothing like that.
No, you're not.
All right, they don't sponsor us or anything like that, so we just read crap off the internet, and that's basically where we do this from.
Yes. Doesn't mean it's true. This is on the internet.
Yeah, just because it's on the internet, that doesn't mean it's true. So, first thing that I did click on, it said Democrats face divide over how to craft a multi-trillion-dollar bill without GOP. Don't know anything about that, so hopefully that works out for them.
I hate politics.
Politics sucks, so we're not going to read all that stuff. Progressive goals, blah, 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 screw all that. So anybody wants to check that out, they can go to NBCnews.com and check that out. Moving right along, not yet. We're going to the tabloids.
Alright, tabloids.
Tabloids, because my co-host Gina Marie goes off topic a lot, so I have to rein her in just a little bit.
You're gonna get reined in real quick.
All right, so we're going to tabloids after this, and I get the tabloid stuff from Star Magazine.
Oh.
Not that I read them a pretty good bit. I just think it's just the first thing that I Googled. All right, here we go. Taylor Swift, Kim Kardashian, Kylie Jenner, Kylie Jenner. Let's click on that.
Kyle.
They look like
She's not
Kyle.
her dad. She's not the.
Okay. Well, you
Leave that alone.
can leave that alone. Kylie's daughter, Stormy, has sparkly pursue hoops in her own phone. Like, who cares? I don't care. Nobody else cares. Moving right along on that. Selena Gomez, Taylor Swift. Little Hawk, so on. Taylor Swift. Let's see what Taylor Swift has got going on.
She's probably writing another song about a boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's always so angry, that girl.
Angry girl.
She's angry. She needs some therapy.
Really? What makes her angry? I mean, I don't know. She's got like, seems like a good career going on or something like that.
Famous and got a nice career doesn't mean that everybody wants.
Gotcha. Taylor Swift reveals she's been struggling with an eating disorder. How old is this? January the 24th of 2020. So
last year.
that's a year. So that's how old these tabloids are. So there's a lot of stuff that's probably changed. I'm gonna turn you down a little bit. So here we go. Taylor Swift talking about her struggles with an eating disorder for the very first time a year ago. The 30-year-old pop star made the confession during her new documentary, Miss Americana. Or I guess you could say Miss Americana, something like that, which premiered at the Sundance Film Festival on Thursday, January 24th, and hits Netflix Friday, January 31st. So I guess that was on 2020. So it actually should already be on it or something like that. So
maybe she's done with it.
maybe yeah, probably by now she's already done with it.
Because she's not dead. So
She's not dead. Moving right along. So we introduced this new segment on, well, not we, Tommy thought about this.
you.
It was my,
I had nothing to do with it.
no, she just shows up.
Exactly.
So this is called Dog Shock Collar Trivia. Gina is holding up the receiver end of the collar, and she has the controller. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the collar on Gina.
No.
Okay, so I'm gonna put the collar on me, and then we're just gonna I'm gonna give the board over to Gina, and she is gonna ask questions because it's called a shock collar trivia. So there's gonna be a trivia. So what I'm thinking of doing, and hopefully she doesn't kill me too bad. She is going to ask the questions. The question is going to be right there below, so try not to make them too hard. And whenever you ask the questions, I'm going to try to guess the right question, the right answer, and then I'm trying to get there. So without her over talking me and me losing my conversation. Let me see where I was at. Okay, here we go. Dog shock collar trivia. Getting to that. So she's going to ask questions, and this is 250 plus easy trivia questions and answers. So all she has to do is go down the just scale down here, look at whichever one you think I can get. If I get the answer wrong,
Zappola.
she zappoles me. I'm just gonna make sure all this is working. Okay, so just scroll it, scroll this. I'm gonna wear this around my neck because
Put it on your nutsack.
it's not gonna go on my nutsack. So just scroll down there, find whatever questions. Now, it is set on 75%, and what is set on right now is vibrate. So I don't know if I'm gonna put the volts into me, but I'm gonna put it on the side of my neck. Now, yeah, I'm gonna keep turning you down. It's all right. It's only my ears. I don't know what that means.
Shut the fuck up. You never heard that one, Chopper? No, oh, jeez.
So apparently I didn't adjust this quite yet before we did this.
Now who's now slacking?
Who set everything up?
This was already set up.
Exactly, I did. Thank you.
Uh,
No, not. I'll turn it down some more. Not yet. Please do not hit that button quite yet. So I know it works for sure, but I'm not going to put it on the shop. Now, some people take these things and they put them on their dogs. Yeah, I've used it on the German Shepherd, but yeah, it would vibrate. Now, one day I did accidentally. I had it on. The shocker part. No, not yet. I had it on. No, you're making me jump already.
It's only gonna vibrate.
I know, but it's still freaking me out.
We need to call this dog vibrating collar.
Yeah.
Because it's not shocking.
Well, we can call a dog vibrating collar. Could you pull that mic to you, please? No, yeah, just pull it to the
My
head.
boobs
Way,
pushed-
yeah.
My boobs pushed forward, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. I'm not getting a lot of volume out of you. I'm just not used to
Turning
that.
me down.
No, I'm getting volume, but the sound's not being produced. Hang on, I'm gonna gain you up a little bit. Okay. So it's not set up on that. So I used it the electric part on my dog, and I accidentally, and she shot through the roof with it. I mean, she jumped. So let's do 5 questions to
Okay.
start off, and just want to let everybody know we're not saying to do this at the house, and I'm feeling a little nervous. Just I had to drink me a glass of wine before I did this because I'm feeling a little nervous for it. So I'm like sort of trusting you on this, Gina.
I'm just taking a picture of you wearing it.
Oh my god. Dog shock collar. Caribbean.
You make me choke.
Yeah, okay, so here we go. Gina's going to take off and she's going to read the first question. Yes.
Number 1. What is the world's longest river called?
The Nile. Was that right?
Yes.
Oh.
If I say damn it, you're right.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know that. Yeah, well, that sort of makes sense.
Yeah.
And I didn't get.
Like I told my mother, I love you, but damn it.
Yeah, and I didn't get hit. So, no,
Ooh.
or not shocked, but vibrated.
Right. Which city hosted the Summer Olympics in 2012?
Orlando.
No.
Oh.
London, England.
Oh.
I heard it vibrate.
Okay, 3 more. God, look at my hands. They're like freaking sweating. My forehead's sweating.
And these are easy trivia questions.
Yeah, who knows that? 2012.
Where is the Great Barrier Reef located?
Atlanta. The Atlantic.
Australia.
Australia.
Ready?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Okay, I can't pronounce that one, so we're not going to go there.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, or that one. Oh, which country gifted the Statue of Liberty to the U.S.?
Which country?
Gifted the Statue of Liberty to the U.S.
Country. So country is like the United States.
I'll give you a clue. It's not in the United States.
Well, it's not a country. Australia.
No.
Okay,
France.
France. I wasn't even close.
Australia was the last question.
Well, I figured I should go with that one.
Okay.
You're wearing this next.
What was the name of the Robin Williams film? Oh shit, it disappeared. Oh, there it goes. Where he dresses up as an elderly British nanny.
Oh,
You know this one.
yeah, I remember it because.
So, hello.
Yeah, because I remember that because he actually dressed up because he was like trying to spy on somebody or something like that. I know. I don't know. The nanny.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh, Mrs. Doubtfire. Yeah, it's not. Oh, okay. Did you hold that a little bit longer that time? Okay, that was 4. I mean, that was 5. I don't think you just take off. Oh my gosh.
I'm so glad I peed before the show because I would have peed my pants.
Oh
Like
my
your sister
god. My god.
You're such a good sport.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Okay. Moving right along. So we're gonna, I'm just gonna fix your mics. No, that's gonna, I'm sorry, it's gonna go like that. There we go.
My boobs.
There you go. All right, thank you. Well, I'm sort of glad that's over.
It's still on the radio.
Yeah. So I'm sort of glad I'm sort of glad that's on. Yeah.
How do you get it up?
Whew. All right, there we go.
Nice.
Wow. So, while waiting on this to load, we just finished shock collar trivia where I had to wear this shock collar, and my co-host Gina in the house. She had she pushed the button, not like she had to, but I'm sure she enjoyed a good part of that. Did you enjoy that?
I did.
Was that amazing or what?
Oh. Hey.
Yeah, right. It's one of those things.
Wait a
You know, you sort of feel it there a little bit.
Wait a minute.
Right?
That away.
Put that away. If it comes up missing, I know where it's at. My lord. I'd ask what's wrong with that. I probably know that.
Went south.
It's south.
You went way south.
All right, so right on topic, it's about what to do when your spouse is having an affair. Had an affair, not is having an affair, but
Did not have a spouse. Or did not have a spouse.
well, it just says spouse. So I mean, you can go with whatever you want to on that. So I'm going to read a little bit, and I got this information from the Mayo Clinic. So this information you can Google it, or you can go straight to www.mayo, that's MAYO, clinic, CLINIC.org, because it's an organization. Infidelity, men in your marriage after an affair. Infidelity causes intense emotional pain, but an affair doesn't have to mean the end of the marriage. Understand how a marriage can be rebuilt after an affair. So I think what people, when they come together in a marriage, they expect, they don't ever expect any kind of infidelity whatsoever to happen, but you got like 10 years, 20 years, 3 years, 1 year, whatever it is that happens, and then you got infidelity. So it's like, okay, some people is like, all of a sudden, boom, okay, you had an affair, I'm out of here, done. But then again, there's a lot of people that like stick around and make it work.
Or make it work for a short time, and then you gotta go.
Sure. So few marital problems cause a much heartache and devastation as infidelity, which undermines the foundation of marriage itself. However, when both spouses are committed to authentic healing, most marriages survive, and many marriages become stronger with deeper levels of intimacy.
Oh,
So it breaks down
so
why.
sex is the answer.
So what it does is it breaks down why affair happens, discovering an affair, mending a broken marriage, and I'll just touch topics on a few of these, and then we can add on to, or we can add on to, and also moving forward, what to do after everything has been mended. How do you carry on a relationship after you carry on it, and you can. So moving forward after everything has been.
Jacked up.
Yeah, sorry, I sort of lose my train of thought sometimes. Sorry about that. So moving forward, after everything's been amended and they want to move forward into a relationship, it talks about how you can do that with a commitment.
That cat on your shirt cracks. Can't
Uh,
stop looking at it.
so they break it down and they say why affairs happen. And it goes over, and we can touch on this. And wow, I'm not having a lot of time left, so it's only like 10 minutes. But lack of affection, I'll read through a lot of this real quick. Lack of affection, loss of fondness, breakdown of communication, physical health issues, mental health issues, addiction, unaddressed marital problems.
Yeah, it's pretty much
So what
covers it all.
cool. So you want to sort of elaborate on any of that? Any of what you think of something that comes into your mind?
No, I have more of the how to move on answer.
Oh, okay. So
How I moved on.
okay. So is this okay topic?
Mhm.
Okay. So lack of affection, I get that. Loss of fondness. You know, some people say they grow apart, which I don't know if I believe growing apart, because I think people should grow together.
But what if one's affectionate and one's not?
Well, I believe that has a lot to do with early stages of a relationship where people know and they put those boundaries, or they put those out on the table and say, hey, you know what? I'm probably not going to remember your birthday, or I'm probably not going to buy anything. Well, you know what? I don't want gifts, and that's okay because I don't celebrate stuff. And some people might say, hey, I'm not a touchy-feely person. Oh, that's fine. I don't want a touchy-feely person in my relationship. So, they get all these out in the open before the relationship.
Yeah.
So I think that's has a lot to do with
It's like, I have these
getting to know
questions.
people.
What are you? Look right through all those questions.
Yeah, exactly. I totally get it. So discovering an affair. So basically, the initial discovery of an affair usually triggers powerful emotions for both partners, such as anger, betrayal, shame, depression, guilt, or remorse. It is usually difficult at this time to think clearly enough to make long-term decisions. Consider the following. So what they're doing is like someone. Why it happens, then it moves on to discovering. It's like, okay, I discovered that we're having an affair. They figure it out by seeing them, or someone tells them, and they find out in person. So they go over a certain, at that point in time, they say, well, don't make any kind of rash decisions at that point in time. Give each other space, seek support, and take your time. So just brief talks there.
Yeah.
All right, so moving right along to mending a broken marriage. And keep in mind, this is through the Mayo Clinic. So you go to mayoclinic.org to find these exact topic questions or answers.
Info,
And because we're just going to touch briefly on it. And here we go. Mending a broken marriage. So we went over discovering an affair. So discovering an affair, don't make a rash decision because everybody's all emotional and stuff. Give a person each other space. So this might be one of those things. When the person's angry or something like that, they go, one lives in an apartment, one lives with a mom or something like that, or a dad. Okay, one sleeps on the couch, one sleeps on the couch or something like that. Now I'm not promoting any of this. I'm just basically reading this.
I didn't write it.
So seek support. Seek support, like you can go to marriage counseling, some kind of healing path. Talk to your pastor. Take time for your decisions too. Take your time on making this decision. That's probably a good thing. So mending a broken marriage. Recovering from an affair will be one of the most challenging chapters in your life. The challenge will come with a lot of ambivalence and uncertainty. Ambivalence. Blah, blah, blah. However, as you rebuild trust, admit guilt, learn how to forgive and reconcile struggles, it can deepen and strengthen the love and affection we all desire. Yeah, or could not. So here's another thing. So
it's two-sided though. You have to have both people on the same page.
Right. So these are some things and steps to consider to promote healing. And I want to run on through these real quick. We just ran out of time so quick. It's like 26 minutes. We still got red light stuff. We put on the red light. Take some time before choosing to continue or end your marriage. Take time to heal and understand what was behind the affair. Yeah, right. This is not a decision to make at the height of your emotional struggles, because I understand that part, because a lot of people have a tendency, they get up there and they say, I'm angry right now and I'm angry with you. This is a decision I'm going to make out of anger. Yeah, well, this is a decision I'm going to make out of anger. Be accountable. It is, let's see, if you were unfaithful, take responsibility for your actions. Right. Get help with the different sources. Seek the help of non-judgmental, understanding friends, experienced spiritual leaders, or a trained counselor. Consult a marriage counsel. That's one of them. Seek help from a licensed therapist who is specifically trained in marital therapy. So, yeah, so it's one of those things. It's like, okay, so you got to know the background behind your therapist. That's one thing that comes to my mind. So if this therapist has been through 15 marriages and can't hold a job, can't hold a family, and it's all broken, does she have experience with, or he or her has experience going through tribulations? Yeah, because you can do backgrounds on the therapist.
It only goes so deep.
So, and you restore trust. Make a plan that will restore trust and result in reconciliations. Agree on a timetable and process. If you were unfaithful, admit guilt and pursue authentic forgiveness. Then you move forward, is what it says. If both of you are committed to healing your relationship in spite of all the suffering and pain that might be present, the reward can be a type of marriage that will continue to grow and likely exceed any of your previous expectations. Bam. So it really says we got 2 minutes, but we can continue on or whatever.
Well, I don't necessarily have anything to touch on that, but what I can say is when you're ready to move on and start dating and all that stuff, don't make another person pay for your ex's crimes.
Exactly.
You know, I don't want to do the time for your ex's crime.
Don't bring the baggage with you.
No, people do that all the time. It's like, oh, I've been hurt in the past. Could you point to me one person in a room that hasn't been hurt before? I'm not saying get over it, but you know what, take some time, grieve, do what you gotta do, get ready to date. And don't come to the table with, well, I don't know if I want to date because I don't want to get hurt.
Sure.
Go step on a thumbtack, barefoot. You know, but I mean, just give each person that you talk to or whatever just a clean slate, because they didn't hurt you last week. That's all I have to say on that.
I totally agree that, because I mean, if you're like out at the, let's say you're out on a dinner date or something like that, and you're over there and maybe somebody happened to come in, or you see somebody or something like that, and you look over there and that other person looks at you looking at that other person and said, what are you doing?
Yep.
Don't blame me because you have someone who had an affair. You need to, I believe people need to go through a healing process.
Kind of thing.
I really believe on that. I really believe they really need to be healed. before they can even get into a relationship with somebody else. And I don't think that is somebody from the outside that can do that. I think it's that person that should know the difference on whether or not they're ready for a
Yeah, don't
relationship.
date until you're ready. Don't settle for somebody just because you want to be in a relationship. That
Right.
was all.
Okay. So we're going to end right there. We want to thank.
That was all.
So we're going to end right there. We appreciate your time. Thanks a lot for joining us today. We are Unscripted Mics. I am the host, co-host, Gina Marie. I'm Tommy Conway. Thanks a lot for joining us.
Bye.
Bye.
See you later.
See, one of these used to validate.